Tough times don't ask for your permission. They come crashing in like storms, unexpected, uninvited, and often unforgiving. One moment, everything seems fine. You're sipping your morning coffee, planning your day, and the next you're staring at a phone call, a message, or a moment that turns your world upside down. Suddenly, you're in the middle of chaos, feeling like a stranger in your own life, wondering how you got there and where the ground went beneath your feet. You feel the air shift, the calm before the storm, vanishing into tension, confusion, and an overwhelming sense that nothing will ever be the same again. It's in that instant that life reminds you, it tells you no warnings, no guarantees. But listen closely, you were not built to break, you were built to rise, to bend without snapping, to stumble, maybe even fall, but always get back up. You were designed not just to survive, but to grow, to endure the storm and emerge from it with wisdom, with battle scars that speak of your resilience, not your defeat. Inside, use a quiet power, a flame that refuses to go out. Even in the fiercest winds, you may feel like the weight of the world is pressing down on you. Our shoulders, like you're drowning in pressure and expectation. But it's in these exact moments, those raw, gritty low points, that your true strength is being forged. Every tear, every setback, every silent scream builds your foundation. It's not during the easy days that you grow. It's in the fire, it's in the pain, it's in the moments when giving up feels easier than pushing forward. But you choose to push anyway. You choose to rise, not because it's easy, but because it's who you are deep down, a fighter, a survivor, and someone who's destined to make it through to the other side. So if you're going through something right now, heartbreak, financial stress, overwhelming failure, a betrayal you didn't see coming, or just the silent war of trying to hold it all together, this message is for you. You're not weak for feeling tired. You're not broken for feeling lost. You're human, and you're allowed to feel it all. But understand this, sometimes the right words can do more than inspire. They can awaken something that's been sleeping inside you. They can be the spark that ignites the comeback of a lifetime. Return to the fighter you've always been deep down. This isn't just a list. These are 10 survival principles, hard-earned lessons, not pulled from a textbook or delivered from a stage by someone who's never struggled. Not these come from the trenches, from sleepless nights and tear-stained pillows, from real, raw, painful, beautiful life, from moments when everything felt like it was falling apart, and somehow piece by piece got true, built stronger than before. Let's walk through them together, step by step. No matter how isolated you feel, you are not alone in this fight. We're together. Number 1, keep the faith in yourself, in God, and tomorrow. Faith isn't about never doubting. It's not about being free from fear or second-guessing yourself. It's about believing just enough to take one more step, even when you feel uncertain and even when the journey feels impossible. It's about finding that spark of hope deep inside you. Even when the world around you feels cold and dark, keep that flicker of hope alive. Even when it seems like it's too small to make a difference, hold on to it with everything you've got. Especially when everything else feels lost, because your comeback, your breakthrough, your healing, it's closer than you think. The moments of doubt, the moments when you feel at your lowest, are actually the times when you are closest to your breakthroughs. So never let go of that small belief, because just one more step can be the one that leads to everything you've been working toward. Number 2, control what you can, release what you can't. You can't control the storm, but you can control how you steer your ship. Life will throw curveballs that knock the wind out of you. Unexpected loss, betrayal from someone you trusted, setbacks that threaten everything you've worked for. These moments hit hard and can leave you disoriented, questioning your path and wondering if you'll ever get back on solid ground again. But here's the truth, while the storm rages on around you, you still hold the wheel. You still have the power to decide how you respond instead of drowning in everything that's outside your control. Anchor yourself in what is, focus on your attitude, the lens through which you choose to see the chaos. Focus on your discipline, your effort, and how you choose to show up every single day, even when it's hard. These are your tools. These are your answers. Let go of the illusion that you can control every wave, every gust of wind, every detour. That's not your job. Your job is to steady your heart, plant your feet, and take charge of what is within. Your reach, your thoughts, your energy, your actions, and your mindset. That's where your true power lives, and that's how you survive the storm. Number 3, get up every day and move. Some days, just opening your eyes feels like a battle. Getting out of bed feels like lifting a mountain, and the thought of facing the world seems unbearable. The weight on your chest, it's not just emotional, it's physical. But here's the truth, you have to do it anyway. You have to rise even when your soul feels heavy. Even when your mind screams for silence, get up, move your body. Even if it's slow, even if it hurts, walk, stretch, breathe deeply. Let your body lead where your spirit struggles to follow, because movement, any kind of movement, creates momentum, and momentum breaks the grip of paralysis. It stirs something in you. It doesn't erase the pain, but it clears just then. Off the mental fog for you to see one small step Ahead it reminds you that you are still here, still breathing, still fighting, and sometimes that one small act of getting up, of choosing to move when everything in you says don't, that's the bravest thing you'll do all day. But it matters, because when your spirit is low, when hope feels distant, it's your actions that can reignite the fire, move forward. Not because you feel like it, but because you're worthy of the life on the other side of this moment. Number 4, stay connected. Don't isolate when life gets hard. The temptation to disappear becomes almost overwhelming. The instinct to shut down, to pull away, to wrap yourself in silence and shut out the world. It feels safer, easier to isolate yourself from everyone, to push people away, to convince yourself that noon would understand or care. But had instinct, while understandable, is not the way through, because healing doesn't happen in the shadows. It happens in connection. It begins with reaching out. Even when you don't feel like it, call someone's at text, reach out to that friend you've been avoiding. Make time to meet for coffee. Even if it's just to sit in silence, you don't need a crowd. You need a tribe, as a space soul or two who can hold space for your pain without trying to fix it. Even just one person who listens with their heart, who genuinely cares, who looks at you and reminds you that you matter, that you are not invisible, can change everything. That kind of presence, it doesn't erase the pain, but it gives you the strength to carry it. And sometimes that's exactly what you need to survive the storm. Number 5, create a new routine. Chaos makes life feel like it's spinning out of control. That's why tiny routines matter. Wake up and make your bed, drink water, read one motivational quote. These small acts give you structure. They're reminders that even when the big picture feels overwhelming, you still have control over the little pieces, and little pieces become big victories. Number 6, feed your mind with strength. Your mind is your strongest weapon or your biggest enemy. Choose what you feed it. Stop scrolling through negativity. Unfollow fear. Instead, read books that build you. Watch videos that lift you. Surround yourself with voices that challenge you to rise, not retreat. Because what you consume, you become. Number 7, find purpose in the pain. No pain is ever wasted unless you let it be. Ask yourself, what is this teaching? Maybe it's building resilience. Maybe it's preparing you for something greater. The strongest people you admire, they've walked through fire, they've cried insolence, but they use that pain to grow wings. Let your struggles shape your strength. Number 8, talk to yourself like someone you love. Would you talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself? Probably not. Then stop beating yourself up. You're not weak because you're struggling. You're human. Give yourself grace. You deserve compassion. And when you fall, talk to yourself like someone worth getting back up for, because you are. Number 9, break big problems into small wins. When everything feels too big to fix, shrink the problem. What's the next step? Just that one thing, one bill, clean one corner, make one call. Because small wins create momentum, and momentum creates belief, and belief that changes everything. Number 10, remember, nothing lasts forever. Event the darkest night eventually ends what you're going through. Now this isn't your forever, it's a season, a chapter, and you've already survived every hard day up until now, so don't quit before the miracle. Don't stop walking. Just because the road is hard, the sunrise is coming. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more capable than you've ever been told. Don't let this tough season define you. Let refine you. Tough times don't last, but tough people, they rise, they health, they rebuild. And that person is you. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It's hose. You're part of the 1% that's improving every single day.